Hi, my name is Taylor McDarrison. I'm the founder of Arrtaysia.llc, and I'm the artist behind the work. Art in the Park is a pretty long-standing event in the middle of Flatiron Park in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. It's a very thriving art community that brings in people from all around, from Chicago, from Wisconsin, to enjoy and revel in the craft that we make and love. I had always heard about Art in the Park down the grapevine and had attended as a small child and had always aspired to be a part of Art in the Park. So after a few years of applying to be a part of it, I was finally juried in through the choice of a select judge and got to finally participate. I must have been in middle school. If memory serves, my mom took part in it when I was young, and I just knew I had to do it. So my mom is a hobby artist, a journalist by profession and nature, but certainly a creative that needed an outlet. And she got into some photography shots and tried to peddle them off during one of these events. And it was a huge inspiration to me because I knew that I wanted to be an artist, and I just appreciated the event, making it such a fun, special day, the energy. So this is my very first year participating in Art in the Park. I didn't really know quite what to expect. I had heard that it was well-trafficked, that it was well-received, and that it was a very big show. And it's certainly a little bit intimidating being an amateur at these shows, because I knew it was really for folks that were very well-polished. And being here, it certainly met my expectations and gone well beyond that. Seeing the quality of my neighbors and other participants is incredibly inspiring. Super pumped to even be considered in this group of people. I really didn't have many expectations coming into it. Other than that, I assumed it was a well-attended show. I would say that today's been a pretty successful day. I sold much more than I thought I would. This is also my first two-day event. My biggest sellers today have definitely been little eyeball mugs, as well as some of my other prints. But really the ceramic and then some of the smaller scale prints have been some of the favorites, as well as these small ceramic touchstones that are just kind of a nice little, they're a word on a stone that kind of gives one some energy. I think that the dagger resonates with a lot of people because not a lot of people have seen cast iron or really get to hold and participate with it. Otherwise, there were certainly a lot of larger scale prints that people really enjoyed, but it's not something that could fit in everyone's budget. Absolute biggest thanks to everyone who supports me on Patreon. You guys give me the wherewithal to be here at these things with all these other amazing artists. So I mean, I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, could not do this without you folks. And a little bit of an extra shout out to my Accursed Infernal tier patrons on Patreon, Carrie Caros, who just exceeds the rest in his generosity. So big ol' thank you there. My final thoughts on the event: I'm really happy. I'm really sweaty, and I'm really hot, and I'm super tired. But I'm also I have just so much gusto on the inside. The rest of my body isn't like catching up yet, but inside I'm just like, oh, I'm so excited and I'm so pumped, and it was such a good day and the weather was amazing. I'm riding the joy. Cut